What's up everyone, it's Modern Millie. Welcome back to my channel where I post videos every Wednesday teaching you the latest strategies and trends on social media to help you grow your brand. So make sure you give a little love tap on that subscribe button to get all the juicy insider tips and tricks that you'll ever want to know. Now let's get into this video's shoutouts. Thank you so much for all of your love. You guys are absolutely rocking it. If you want to get a shout out in one of my future videos, screenshot yourself watching this video and tag me on Instagram stories, or leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. As always, timestamps will be in the comments below because I know how valuable your time is and you already know why you're here. So let's get into it. So being that the day that this video goes live, I will likely be on my honeymoon, I needed to record a very quick style video before then, and my immediate thought was a Q&A. So I went on my Instagram stories to ask all of you what sort of questions you have for me, whether it be business related, Instagram, or personal. With that being said, let's get into your questions. The first question, what are you currently using to schedule your posts? I was using Appy, but it doesn't work anymore. If you saw my video, how to actually grow on Instagram in 2020, I did spend a chunk of the video talking about an app called Appy. It was so easy to schedule out all of my posts because it would post for you. You could even schedule your stories to be posted. So that's something that I was using for a very long time. They said that their app is currently under maintenance. So at this time, I'm not using anything to schedule my photos. There aren't a lot of apps out there that schedule posts for you. The only one that I know of is Tailwind, and they do Pinterest and Instagram. There are other apps that you guys can use to plan out your feed, like Later, Planoly, my maid of honor best friend, also entrepreneur, she found an app called Garney that is very Unum-esque pre-update. So those are a few apps that you guys can use to plan out your feed ahead of time, but none of them schedule posts and automatically post for you. The next question is, how do you grow your Instagram account? This is a loaded question. There are so many steps somebody should take to grow. There are so many layers to growing on Instagram. I think first things first, before you try growing, this is like the part that nobody wants to hear. This is the part that everyone wants to skip over. Honestly, what it comes down to, before you even try to grow, is understanding your business, your goals, and who your target audience is. You have to have a full understanding of that before you try to grow. Once you understand what your business is or what your branding is, where you see yourself in 3-5 years, and who you're trying to reach, that's when you start attracting those ideal audience, because you know, this is what I want to be known for, so I'm going to start acting like it. And when you start acting like it, that's when people are drawn to you. And then from there, after you understand those things, then you could start using Instagram engagement strategies. Posting more consistently, engaging with your followers, trying to find your ideal audience on Instagram, engaging with them, getting into people's DMs, utilizing all of Instagram's features. I guess it's like a two-parter answer. Know what you want to be known for and who you want to reach. And then once you know those things, you could start implementing those Instagram strategies to attract your ideal audience and increase your engagement and growth. There is no secret sauce for how to grow really fast. There is no secret of, oh, if you do this secret thing that nobody's telling you. Like, if there was, I would tell you. It's just a lot of hard work and dedication and passion. How do you edit such beautiful pics? Editing tutorial, please. Just want to say your feed is amazing. I love the way you handle it. Thank you so much. How do I edit my pictures? A lot of trial and error. If you guys have seen either of my videos, how to create your own Instagram aesthetic, I go into how you can create your own aesthetic for your brand, and that's the exact strategy that I did for myself. I looked up a lot of editing styles and I tried them all until I found something that truly felt like home to me. Currently what I'm using is Lightroom. I've created my own presets, so it's really easy for me to just click a preset, adjust, tweak the photo, and put it onto Instagram. So I do use Lightroom. When I'm in Lightroom, I always tend to use the HSL to shift the blues to more teal and really deepen and darken those oranges. But every time there's like a season change, so like going into summer, now we're going into fall, I will go back to Pinterest, type in VSCO free filters, and I'll try to get some inspo from there to tweak my presets and have them change throughout the seasons. You're not gonna know what you like unless you try it all. And that's okay to just keep trying things, and it's okay for them to not work out. Okay, next question. Hi there, please tell me how I can work as a microblogger or a micro influencer. So this kind of goes hand in hand with growing your Instagram account. It all comes back to knowing your brand. When you have that target audience audience, you'll be able to easily find brands that align with your target audience. For example, right now I am very niched into being an online coach or online educator. I always remember this example because it's actually happened to me, so it's not just random, but this has actually happened. I've had a company reach out to me for a collaboration, and it was a men's deodorant company, and their target audience is men. And my target audience is women or individuals who identify themselves as women. So because I know who my target audience is, I'm able to weed out brands that don't make sense and brands that do make sense for me. I think a great way to start off is reaching out to local businesses and supporting local businesses where you live. I think that's something that everybody should be doing, is helping their local community. And also just go to your followers. A lot of times you will have brands following you and you might not even notice. So reach out to them and just ask if they wanted to collaborate with you. Starting out, you will probably get more free or trade for post opportunities, and that's okay. I think that's a great way to build your resume and to build your legitimacy for when you do eventually get paid brand deals. Another place you can look for collaborations are third-party platforms. I'll pop up a few here of third-party platforms to sign up for, and they can help you land collaborations. There are a few questions about how to land brand collaborations or how to get your first collab, and I also have a full free training on my Instagram for how to land brand collaborations as a beginner. You definitely need to check that out. I'll link it in the description below. It's an in-depth 30-minute training for how to land your first brand collaboration. So I definitely recommend watching that video. How to create an eye-catching Instagram bio. I think creating an eye-catching Instagram bio is making sure your bio is very clear and easy to read. What you want to have in it is the city that you're currently located in or a big city nearby. So I'm not in San Diego, but I'm in San Diego County. So I say that I'm in San Diego, California in my bio. Another thing you want to have in your bio is your elevator pitch or like your mission statement. This basically says who you are, what you do, and who you do it for. So basically for me, I would say something like, I'm an online educator that teaches entrepreneurs the latest strategies on social media to help them grow their brand. So really quick little snippet of that and your email address. In the videos where I'm teaching you about brand collaborations, there is a reason to have your email address in your bio and in the contact section. One of the reasons, for example, is when brands are looking for influencers, oftentimes they are on a computer or a desktop. When they're on a computer or a desktop and you're on Instagram, it does not show the contact information. So those are the three things to make your bio stand out: that mission statement or that elevator pitch, where you're currently located, and your email address. All right, the next question is, do you have multiple income streams or any income streams that are hands-off? I do have multiple income streams right now. So I have my coaching, my virtual assistant work, and YouTube. I will be opening an online shop when my website does relaunch. Right now, the only one that is hands-off is my YouTube income, and that's like being monetized on YouTube. I will be creating an online course, which will eventually be a hands-off thing, and the website shop will also be hands-off. So I'm trying to expand to more hands-off sources of income. I don't want to rush anything. I want to make sure everything is done very well. What's your favorite thing to batch? That's a tough one. I think YouTube videos are probably my favorite thing to batch right now because I just feel so accomplished when I organize the concepts, I outline 4 at a time, and then I'll record 4 at a time. I put it in my computer and I'm like, dang, I have 4 weeks of videos. That's a good feeling. If you were not a social media coach and rock star, which career path would you choose? I'm going to say the social media coach and rock star thing is a creative, it's in its creative category. So if I was not in this creative field, and I immediately think of 2, originally I went to college to become a teacher. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to be a dance teacher or special needs teacher, but those were like the 2 things I was going towards. And I would probably be one of those things to this day if I hadn't injured my foot and lost my dance scholarship and had to drop out of school. On the other hand, ever since I was little, I've always wanted to be like a crime scene investigator or something investigation-wise in the government. I've watched the ID channel with my mom growing up. We watched so many true crime documentaries and series, and that's just something that has kind of been part of me ever since I could remember. So There you go. Last question. What's your favorite part about your day working for yourself? I think it's just creating my own schedule or going to coffee shops. That's something I've been really enjoying lately, because the first time I quit my job, went all in, I was really on fire until my website crashed and I lost a lot of momentum. And something that I struggled with was working from home because I was at home, so I was feeling more lazy. So something that I've been doing more recently is going to coffee shops to work, and that's been really helpful and really motivating. Working outdoors, especially with fall season, being in that fresh air or that crisp morning with a whatever drink I choose that day, I think that's something that's really fun to do. And then this isn't like a daily thing. Something else that's really rewarding is when I hit big milestones. It's just like me sitting at my desk or sitting on the couch with John and Lady, and I'll hit a big milestone. I'm pretty sure by the time you're watching this, I might be at 10,000 subscribers. It's just crazy to hit those sort of milestones, and I'm just a normal person hitting these numbers that I really never thought I would hit. It's really humbling, and it's really a blessing to know that finally, okay, I've been hustling and working my butt off for 3 years, and it feels like now finally in 2020 things are starting to snowball and actually work out for me. And I wouldn't take any of this for granted. I feel very blessed. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment down below what sort of questions do you like me answering. Do you like the business questions or the personal questions? Let me know below, and I'll be sure to structure my next Q&A based off of your guys' responses. If you are still watching up to this point, make sure you are subscribed to my channel because it's free. You're not losing anything by tapping that little subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. You're not losing anything. You're just gaining knowledge. It's really a win-win here. Come on, don't be shy. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Follow your joy. Bye. I think last time the microphone was here, you could hear my heart beating.
Really?
When I wasn't talking, because I was so nervous.
Why are you so nervous?
I don't know. I always get nervous to film the videos.